They called her ruthless. They called her fearless. But most of all, they feared her. In an age ruled by kings, one queen rose, not just to lead, but to fight. Her name was Queen Nzinga, and she stood tall against slavery, betrayal, and the Portuguese empire that threatened her land. Welcome to Voices from the Past, where the untold stories of history come alive. Today, we travel back to 17th century Angola to uncover the legacy of a woman who refused to bow to any man or empire, Queen Nzinga of Nongo and Matamba. Early life and rise. Nzinga was born in 1583, into a royal African family. Even as a child, her intelligence and strength stood out. She was trained in politics, warfare, and diplomacy, rare for a girl in her time. When her brother became king, she watched as their kingdom was torn apart by Portuguese colonizers, who captured their people and sold them into slavery. She knew that if she didn't rise, her people would fall. The power of a queen. In 1622, she was sent to negotiate peace with the Portuguese. When the governor refused to give her a chair, she didn't blink. She motioned to one of her warriors, who dropped to all fours, and she sat on his back like a throne. In that moment, she sent a message loud and clear. I am not beneath you. I am your equal. She later became queen after her brother's death, and she ruled with fire in her eyes and freedom in her heart. Resistance and legacy. When peace failed, Nzinga turned to war. She led armies. She made strategic alliances, including with former enemies. She converted to Christianity to buy time, and even formed her own kingdom of runaway slaves and rebels. She defied the Portuguese for nearly 40 years. By the time of her death in 1663, she had become more than a queen. She was a symbol of resistance, a master of strategy, and one of Africa's most powerful rulers. Queen Nzinga's story is not just African history. It's world history. She was a leader, a warrior, a queen who refused to be conquered. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Voices from the Past.